sorry about the noise you can probably hear in the background, but when there's building work going on, there's no escape, even on a Sunday. And they're racing against the weather changing. It's currently quite nice and sunny, but it's forecast drizzle. I don't think I'm going to have very much content today because we're just having a lazy old day, which is lovely. Hey Margs. And but I have got a jumper that I knitted the beginning of September for Toby's cousin. They had a baby and very much longed for and fought for baby. So it's not my story to tell, and it is such a good story though. It really is quite touching and exciting. Anyway, to wrap it all up in a nutshell, Louisa and Luis, hilarious, they've got the same name. They got married a couple of years ago in somewhere in Camon near Cascon in France. It was a beautiful wedding, and decided as soon as they got married to start trying for a baby, and it didn't happen. And they had round after round of IVF and lots of heartbreak and tragedies, and in the end they went to a specialist clinic and
got pregnant.
So Matteo was born in September, and I had I hadn't finished the jumper. We knew he was a boy. I hadn't finished the jumper properly because Louisa had sent me some pictures of a jumper with the name of the baby embroidered on it. So I had to wait until he was born and named. Come here then, Marks. She's being a bit tricky. So, and actually putting the embroidery on there wasn't that easy for me. I couldn't work out how to do it. I asked my friends, how would you do it? What would you recommend? And we came up with all sorts of ideas, and I tried a load of them. And in the end, the easiest one was to, on pattern paper, write the name out, pin it onto the jumper, and then do lazy daisy stitch with some yarn, and then tear off the pattern paper. And that worked an absolute treat, and I really enjoyed doing it. So that was good. This light's a bit weird on this angle, isn't it? Can we go that way a bit more? Let's go that way a bit more. That might be a bit better. There. I chose to make the flax pullover, and I didn't do the light one, I did the original one. It's a free pattern from Tin Can Knits, and you can see from the schematics how it looks. And as with most, in fact all Tin Can Knits patterns, they're not all free, but they all go from 0 to 6 months up to size 6XL. And having knitted this, I really like how it looked. I can see myself doing one for myself. Actually, I think it would look nice on Toby. I could do him one. That's something to think about. I didn't bother with the short row shaping at the back for Matteo because I wanted him to be able to wear, well, for Louisa to put him in it with either his name on the front or his name on the back. And she sent me some photographs the other day of Granny, Mad Granny, Toby's mum, who is Louisa's aunt, holding Matteo, and he'd got his jumper on, and she'd put it on the back, and it's just so sweet. Oh, he's so sweet. Oh, I can't wait to meet him. He just looks like he smells great. He's got gorgeous, soft blonde, downy hair. I'm so thrilled for them. Honestly, Luis is just, I don't think I've ever seen a father more in love with their baby. So happy. It's really gorgeous. The yarn I used was one from Ellie, Craft House Magic, who is also having a baby any week now, I think. And the colourway was Here Comes the Rain Again. All of her yarns are named after songs. So it's a Eurythmics song, which I love. You know the one that goes, here comes the rain again, falling on my head like a memory, falling on my head like a new emotion. That was awful, but I really got into it. Oh, just call me Annie Lennox. Shave my hair off and dye it red. What else can I tell you about the sweater? I held the yarn double. It was a 4-ply yarn and I held it double. I can't remember what needle I used, probably a 4mm. And I used every single little bit. In fact, I'd knitted and finished the body and done the rib, and then I ran out of yarn just on the arm. So I undid the cast off on the body and I knitted from that. So it was unravelling as I was knitting. And I cast off the sleeve, and then I recast off the ribbing. And I had enough left for it to look absolutely fine and balanced. It was a gorgeous little knit and I really enjoyed it, not least because this little baby boy has come into our lives and it literally feels like magic. He is a modern miracle, but it still feels like magic. That's all I can think of to tell you. We're now going to watch a film. Well, we'll eat and then we're going to watch a film. Not sure what yet. Yeah, a slow, lazy day. Next week is a relatively busy week. We've got Granny and Papa coming and they're bringing a foster child. So footage might be a bit sketchy there because I can't, with children in care, you can't have photographs on social media in the public eye, in public domain. So we'll see how vlogging goes. What else is going on this week? Wolf's got a party. Sure, I've got an appointment for something. I've forgotten what though. And then soon we'll be in November. November is a very busy month for me, full of really lovely things. But I am getting a little bit stressed about how everything is going to be fitted in, because then it's Christmas and we're going away for a week, the 10th of December, and I need to have Christmas all sorted. So I know it always all gets done, but I get my knickers in a twist about things like this. Toby just rolls his eyes and he's like, oh, what have you got to be worried about? It's hardly arduous, all the things you've got to do. But for some, and he is right, but for some reason in my head, I just get really anxious about it. Right. That's enough from me. I've started nibbling at my nails in an anxious posture, which will never do.
Coming up is a bit of footage of a race that we watched that I wanted to keep in here because it's special to me. It's Tom, Kate's son, who was racing and he won his race, and I just wanted to have it here. So the photo you're looking at now is of Kate with her boys and James in the background, and here's the race. He's at the front still. Oh, good. Oh, there he is.
Still first. 2 laps. So it's Tom Empson. That was a good start by the look of it from Empson. Small in second, Ratticum in third.
1, 2, 3 it is. That was a fantastic start that by Empson. That is so hard to do. He really caught the newly crowned champion, you know.
Tom Empson, and still only a teenager. You look at a lot of these drivers and the cars and you think, oh, it's probably, you know, mid-age businessmen hacking around in some of these cars, but a lot of youngsters as well.
You're spot on. So well done, Tom. That's proper stuff.
Top three, they're all graduates. Absolutely right. Well done, Tom Empson. Superb stuff.
You really wanted this win, didn't you?
Yeah, I tried pushing as hard as I could. It was nice to have my teammates behind me, so I knew they weren't going to do anything too stupid. Yeah, and to get 1, 2, 3 for the team as well. It feels amazing. Just everything about it was perfect, that race.
Oh, that was so completely ace. It's been such a funny weekend. It's been all about Kate, hasn't it? What with the handbags selling on Friday, Saturday, whatever it was, and now her son has just finished the season with a win. Oh, I'm just so chuffed. I think Tom's inherited her competitive spirit. She was she used to compete in show jumping. Oh, I'm well chuffed. She's not going to do it again, is she?
Yes, she will.
She doesn't know whether to groan or moan at you.
Little monkey.
Now, sadly, they're not the only